See, I normally don't address content like this because we see it out here. We know that it's there, and we rely on everyone to do their due diligence when they're talking about stories and things that are happening in the news. However, when you present wrong information and you intentionally harm people that know I love and that I've helped and do all the things, I can't sit idly by because this video has been sent to me several times. Like I said, I'm gonna be honest, I steer away from trying to like go against other black creators. But baby, let me explain something to you. Again, when you hurt somewhere that I got people, I got friends, I got family, I got all the things, we gotta right the wrong. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and stitch a couple of clips, and we're gonna talk about them. So y'all sit down, get your popcorn, because it's gonna be a little bit of a long one. Now, here in this first clip, she talks about how they came and they gave furnished apartments.
The residents who were affected by Hurricane Helene furnished apartments. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, damn.
See, in this, I hope sis was just trying to be satirical in this, and and all the things, because if you know anything about politics, you know that the president's power is titular. Now, he may walk around here like he's a king, but baby, he still has to go and ask Congress for the money. He cannot go over to an apartment community and be like, hey, can you give these people a furnished apartment and charge it to the U.S. government? That's not how any of this shit works at all. And that's because of people like him that have put rules, regulations, and all the things into place. That cannot happen. Now, can he go and ask one of his little rich friends to go do it? Absolutely. But how long do you think that that's going to last? Not going to. So the fact that, you're out here saying that he did this, no, no, he did not.
And I've never seen nothing like this. Misplacing resources, not even providing shelter for them. And it really makes me think, like, damn. The Biden and Harris administration, they were really spitting in our face. And don't even get me.
Then she goes on to say, misplaced resources. What misplaced resources? Are you relying on the misplaced resources that he's talking about? Because I guarantee you, he could not finger point any of them if you asked him to, not down to no dollar amount. And, you want to talk about, yes, there are people that are still unhoused there. This is what happens when a major catastrophic storm comes through. Hello, Katrina. Hello, Puerto Rico. When Maria came through there during his presidency in 2017, and he went over there and threw paper towels at those people. And I would like you to know, in 2025, because I have family members over there as well, guess what? They still haven't been able to rebuild. You want to know why? Because he denied them aid, just like he did Western North Carolina. So,
Administration, they were really spitting in our face. And don't get me started on the insurance. Insurance companies, Trump is coming for that ass. Trump sat down and listened to every single one's story in regards to how they were affected by Hurricane Helene. And I can't even tell you if Biden would be able to sit there the whole time, Sleepy Joe.
then she goes on to talk about how Don Don's going to be on insurance company's ass. Or do you really think he's going to do that? Especially when those are his friends that are shareholders. But if you really, really think so, Puerto Rico would still like to have a word with you because they absolutely had insurance. Mm-hmm. He ain't been on nobody's ass about nothing about that because they're still waiting. 2025. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if he didn't hold them accountable, then trust me, he's not going to hold them accountable now, especially since all he was doing was surveying the area. So the rich people, that all of the people that, are trying to get back to their normal and do all the things and clean up and stuff, are also fighting off people who are trying to buy their land, aka steal their land from them for a very cheap price. But then you want to talk about, Biden, Sleepy Joe, as you called him, for like, oh, he couldn't have been able to sit through all of this. Well, do you know on October the 7th, when he demanded that Republican leaders give the aid to Western North Carolina, that they could not wait until after the election like they were trying to make them wait, he not only traveled to North Carolina, but he also traveled to South Carolina, that was also affected by Hurricane Helene, as well as Tennessee. But no, Buddy sat here for what, an hour or two, and then he headed his ass right on to California to get sunned by Newsom, who not only shook his hand, held his hand, and kissed his wife with a hat on. Next.
With a smile, gave him $750 with a smile. In the past week, we've gotten more done in the past, what, 10, 15 years ever since we had a Democrat in office? And I don't know, Democrats.
And again, we have to talk about the $750 of immediate need. Reading is fundamental. And I see that, reading scores and comprehension scores in our country are severely lacking. They're just in the fucking trash right now. But it was $750 of immediate need. And I've covered this several times because that meant that they could get that money within 24 to 48 hours, where they could go get gas, go get a generator, go get tents, go get everything that they needed right then and there, because it was boots on the ground, immediate need, while other organizations and things were organizing and putting things together to help these people. It was $750 of immediate need. So please, please, at least read. Just at least.
And I don't know, Democrats are in very hot water. This white, this cute little winter boots thing that's going on. That's screaming FBI, come look at my channel, because I plan on doing something that I shouldn't be doing.
And then for all of my people that have been talking about the winter boots and all the different color combinations, y'all might want to go and visit her channel, because she's absolutely putting a target on your asses, because you are just trying to help people be prepared for winter as it comes. And she's telling them that it's basically that you have plans to do something that you're not supposed to do. I didn't know that preparedness of making sure that everybody is can brace the winter. Like, she was just saying that the people up there couldn't brace the winter because they didn't have the adequate needs. But now she's calling for the FBI to look at your pages. Good luck. So the moral of the story is, when you're reporting certain things, especially coming from North Carolina, because I'm born and raised Carolina, baby. So please understand some things. Um, We won't let you sit here and spew wrong information about our state. We will not let you sit and spew wrong information about these people who absolutely they do need help. However, it's just like this little clock app. He created the problem and now he's trying to swoop in and act like he's fixing the problem. He was the one who told those people to stand down and not vote on giving those people aid, when not only Biden but Cooper also had to go to DC and demand that they needed aid. And right now, North Carolina is engaged in litigation in regards to that $227 million that was supposed to go to WNC, that was coming out of our own rainy day fund. But the Republicans said, oh, you know what? We want strings attached. Sound familiar? Yes, because we've talked about this before, and California is absolutely experiencing this. In that they want strings attached because they want to be able to say who gets the money, when they get the money, and which areas will be rebuilt. Now, if you think that we let them put the strings on the money, do you think that those cute little people that he got to come over there and talk to him are actually going to get that money? If you do, I got a bridge in Brooklyn for you.